Hey guys, I'm Sanyour, and in this video I'm going to show you the tricks of how I marble my glazes together. I do this a lot on coffee mugs and berry bowls and use lots of different bright colors on top of a white glaze. But obviously you can use any two glazes you want or even more. For this you will need a few things. You're going to need a bucket of glaze that you can at least dip your pot into. So today I'm going to show you on a coffee mug, so it should be able to fit down into my glaze. You're also going to need an empty bucket to drip the extra glaze off into so that you don't make a mess everywhere. The big trick to this technique is putting your glaze in a squirt bottle. I also water this down a bit so it's pretty fluid. Another essential tool you'll need to marble your glazes are tongs. These are going to be your best friend so that you can hold your pot, dip it under the glaze completely, let it hang out, quickly pull it up, and while it's fresh you'll hold it over your empty bucket and drip and let it pour on. It's a lot better than using your hands, so tongs are going to be essential to marbling your glazes. The biggest trick to glaze marbling, I think, is having your second glaze ready to go, watered down a bit in a squirt bottle. You want it to be a little fluid, so I definitely add a little bit of water to thin it out a little bit so it moves. Another tool that you'll need is a tulip bowl scrubber. So anytime I glaze with my dipping bucket of glaze, I always start with a good mix with my tulip bowl scrubber. It just gets all the particles that have settled off the bottom and redistributed evenly throughout the whole batch. Finally, you're going to want to have your bisqueware ready to be glazed. I've already waxed the bottoms of these and they've been lightly sanded and they're ready to be dipped and marbled. Alright, here we go. So to marble our pot, we are simply going to mix up our glaze. I'm using just a white base. I really like white. It is the only dipping glaze I have in my studio. It's just white. So I'm just going to mix that up. All the extra off. Now, while that's freshly mixed, I get my squirt bottle of glaze ready to go. It's a little watered down. It's ready to be squirt out. I'm a right-hander, so I might use my right hand to do that. So I'll set it over there. My tongs, I'm going to get a good grip on one of my mugs. And by good grip, I just want to make sure these get a little, so I need to adjust them so that the grip is right. And that way, as long as I'm squeezing them together, the mug is secure. Alright, so I'm ready to go. My glaze is mixed. I've got my bisque pot ready, securely fastened with the tongs, so no fingerprints. I'm going to submerge it, pull it out, and while it's still wet, the key is to squirt the second color. So you do have to move quickly as your bisque pot is like a sponge and it wants to dry pretty quickly. So I'm going to shake this up, open the lid, and here we go. Dip. And as it comes out, get the extra over the main bucket, and then marble on the second. And I do kind of shake it around. And look, it's just marbling just organically. I love it because I have no control over it. It does whatever it wants to do. And depending on how liquid your glazes are, the more movement you'll get. And just like that. And that's the trick to my glaze marbling. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll check out some of my other ones as well. See you next time.